And I'm expecting, just the best. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to get that championship back. Trying to get, you know what I'm saying, to the whole own community know us. You know what I'm saying? Love us. So it's gonna be for sure a great season for us.
I'm so excited that I have been like 8 years in a court, so the people is so crazy and try to hip you up. And here I think it's the same thing. So I know that's a good thing, and let's play the first game.
We're here in the sports area at the Orange campus together with our two new players, Alfonso Plummer and Márcio Santos. Guys, you have been in Ulm for a few weeks now. How do you like it here, and do you have already a favorite place?
I'll say it's really chill. I like it because, you can like relax, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of good stuff that you can do. You can eat, you can walk around, you can go to the city, go to the church. So it's a lot of stuff that you can do. I really like it, it's kind of my vibe. Right now, probably my favorite spot I would say Dean and David, because it's a healthy place, so it's good.
Yeah, I like it too. It's like a small city for me. Coming from Brazil, that all big cities and like too much movement, and here is like quiet. Don't have too much things, and I like that, to just chill, stay home, and do things with my wife. So I like it.
The preparations are now entering the 4th week, and you've already gained some impressions of each other during this time. How would you describe each other's style of playing basketball?
I'll say he's really strong, you know what I'm saying? He always fighting, like to help each other in the offensive side, you know what I'm saying? Trying to move the ball. I'm trying to help the others, helping the team, you know what I'm saying, to be better in offense. So I appreciate that, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I got to tell him, like, hey, you got to grow up sometimes because you're close to the basket. But he want to pass, he want to, involve the players. So I respect that. But yeah, he's a player who's really strong, run the floor, plays hard, fight, and that's really good for us.
Many things.
Yeah, for me, don't have other word than shooter. So pass the ball, and probably he's gonna give us a 3 or something like that. He goes like one-on-one, like crazy moves and something like that, and I like that. It's like I think it's gonna be helping my game, because if he space off the floor and pass the ball, I'm gonna probably dunk it. So I think we can complete each other.
You are two completely different players in your style of playing, but you have one big thing in common. With your signing, the big tradition of South American players here in Ulm continue. What would you say is the biggest difference between the basketball culture in Puerto Rico and Brazil to here? Yeah,
I'll say Puerto Rico is more like a fast-paced playing, but here it's more physical. So here, you know what I'm saying, it's more like you got to be in shape, and also you got to be strong, you know what I'm saying, to be able to defend and help the team in both sides in basketball. So I think that's the main thing right now.
For me, I think like here you need to think more about the things, like where you're going, what you're gonna do, and where you pass, the plays and everything. Like in Brazil, you need to think, but sometimes you just play, like just run the floor and shot some baskets up. But here, if you don't think, you can't play.
For you, Márcio, it's the first step to Europe. Alfonso, you've already had a stint in Paris. What made you take this step, and what do you expect from next season here in Germany? Yeah,
man, I like the Europe basketball. You know what I'm saying? It's probably to me, it's probably, if not the best, one of the best. You know what I'm saying, basketball type in the world. So I like it so much. You know what I'm saying? I want to get better in this as an area. I know it's gonna help me as a player. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really grateful that I'm here. And I'm expecting, just the best. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to get that championship back, trying to get, you know what I'm saying, to the whole own community know us, you know what I'm saying, love us. So it's gonna be for sure a great season for us.
It's the first time overseas, but I expected to do like a great season, like to help my team, help my teammates, and create a family here, like with all the guys. So I think we can win everything, but we need to be a family, and we like growing this up, and yeah, I think it's that.
We have found a place in front of the Orange campus with a view, and would like to take a look at your personal Vita. Alfonso, a few days ago you celebrated your 27th birthday here in Ulm. I heard that you took this as an opportunity to run up the Ulmer Münster. How did that come about?
It was a little bit tiring because it was a lot of stairs, but it was worth it, you know what I'm saying? The view was really good. I feel the breeze, you know what I'm saying? And I saw almost the whole beautiful area. So it was really worth it, and it was a great experience for sure.
When you started basketball, and when did you realize that basketball could be your path to a new life?
I mean, I started when I was 7, you know, playing like organized basketball. And then when I was like 15, 16, you know, I had this dream to like, you know what I'm saying, play in college and trying to play to the NBA or like trying to play overseas, you know what I'm saying, trying to find you know, good money to sustain myself and my family. So that's kind of, you know what I'm saying, when I started getting that vision when I was 15, 16 years old.
Your father was also a professional basketball player. Which role did he play in your development as a player?
He was just like me. He was a shooter. He played in Panama. He played in the national team. Also played a couple different South America countries. So he taught me, you know, how everything that I know about basketball. He taught me. You know what I'm saying? He helped me to be better since I was a kid, and you know, he increased that love that I have now for basketball.
It's not a secret that you have outstanding shooting skills. What is your personal secret, and is there a certain routine maybe?
My personal secret is just to be better than yesterday. I'm never satisfied. I probably play good today, but tomorrow I want to go back to the court and, you know, shoot more and you know what I'm saying, trying to do the things that I did wrong in the game to try to get better in the next game. So that's probably my key, you know what I'm saying? I'm always a guy who is resilient and unbreakable. So that's something that helped me, you know, to be where I am.
Chris Felicio, Jago dos Santos, Bruno Caboclo, Jorge de Paula and Márcio Santos. How did you first hear about Ulm, and who told you the most about it?
I think George probably talked the most things about here because we have more contact, like we played together 2-3 years. So I think him, but Iago and Bruno told me like just good things of here, like they have a practice facility that's good. The people over here is like good too. So that's one of the things like helped me to move to here.
Márcio, you were born and raised in Tres Corações, the same birthplace as soccer legend Pelé. There's a statue and street named after him. Doesn't make it sense to play soccer there?
Nah, like I just born there. I moved from there like when I have 1-2 years. So I don't know about too much of the city. I know about Pelé, but I never liked too much of football because I'm big and I can't play well, so that's the thing. And I think Pelé is probably, I hope so, I get better, and if they make a statue of me there too.
When did you realize that it wouldn't just remain a hobby, but that you would pursue it professionally?
I realized but because my family always plays sports, and my grandfather plays basketball, and so he helps me to this. And when I have 8 years, I start playing in school, and with 14, 13, I go to Franca, and there I'm just keeping playing, and when I have 16, 17, I go to the first national team, and on that point, I know I'm gonna be a professional player.
In our championship year, 2023, you won the American Basketball Champions League with Franca and also the FIBA Intercontinental Cup against Bonn. What is your most memorable moment from this successful season?
I think for me the most memorable is when the game is like end. I grab a rebound and they talk that's end, but after on the Intercontinental, they told the game is gonna be 1 second and 9, I think, and Lucas make the shot. I think that's the most memorable for me.
Final question to you both guys. There are just 2 weeks to go until our first home game in the Red Farm Arena. What are your feelings?
I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I heard a lot of good things about the fans. They say they're really positive, you know what I'm saying? They bring a lot of energy, and that's something that I've been looking for, you know what I'm saying? It always helped me as a player to see people who, you know, cheer for us and show support. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited, and I can't wait to start.
Yeah, me too. I'm so excited that I have been like 8 years in a court, so the people is so crazy and try to hip you up, and here I think it's the same thing. So I know that's a good thing, and let's play the first game.
We're looking forward to the season opener in the Recife Arena. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, Uuulmer. I'm looking forward to see you in our first home game.
Get your tickets for our first home game against Wolfsburg on 28th of September. See you there.